For my 3-minute presentation, I would like to talk about the history between the Dominican Republic and Haiti. I chose this topic because I was fortunate enough to serve my mission in the Dominican Republic. I got to meet many Haitians and many Dominicans and learn about their culture. The history starts in 1492 when Christopher Columbus arrived in the Americas and discovered the island, which he would later name Hispaniola. There he found roughly 500,000 native people. And because Christopher Columbus sailed for Spain, the Spanish established their first colony in Santo Domingo in 1496. They mined for gold, cultivated sugar, and other natural resources, and they used natives and Africans as slaves. Then, in 1659, the French arrived, bringing their own sets of slaves and started their own plantations on the west part of the island. In 1697, a peace treaty was signed between the French and the Spanish to split the island. But in 1795, Spain seceded the entire island to France in a treaty. During this time, there were many slave revolts, which eventually led to the formation of the Republic of Haiti in 1804, where they took over the entire island. Due to poor treatment of the Dominicans, Juan Pablo Duarte led a revolution against Haiti, which led to the creation of the Dominican Republic in 1844. But then in 1861, the Dominican Republic was annexed by Spain. But after a war of restoration in 1865, the Dominican Republic was made independent again. But due to the high cost of war, the DR found themselves in a large amount of debt. And the U.S. did not want European countries coming over to enforce this debt, so the U.S. occupied the DR for an extended period of time. But later in 1929, Haiti and the DR established borders by signing a treaty. This is when Haiti started to have their first immigrants move to the DR to help cut sugarcane. But in 1930, General Trujillo seized power over the DR, and he massacred 15,000 Haitians in the Dominican Republic. This led to the assassination of General Trujillo in 1961. After this assassination, many Dominicans and Haitians left their countries and moved to others. From 1962 to 1991, there was a lot of Haitian political unrest because there was 5 coups that occurred, one of which was elected through common vote. The U.S. got involved, and in 1994, they reinstated the elected president. The DR increased in wealth because in the 1970s, mining, tourism, coffee, cacao, and tobacco increased the wealth of the DR. But in Haiti, there were many natural disasters that mainly affect their side of the island, as in 2004, 2008, and 2010, that caused a lot of financial instability and political unrest. Today, we can see that there are actually more people in Haiti than in the DR, but the DR is 70% mixed race, and 12% of their population is black, and many are tied to Haitian roots. The economy in the DR is 1,000 times larger than the Haitian economy, and Dominicans are 7 times richer than Haitians. Immigration is also very common. Due to poverty and political unrest, there are many Haitians crossing the border every day. But many Dominicans are unhappy with this, and there is also many deportations that happen of large populations of Haitians. There's a lot of racism and prejudice that we can see today, but many are fighting to bridge the gap and have a more peaceful island. Thank you for listening to my presentation about these 2 countries.